I don't want to be the chair breaker.
And then you guys will forever remember me as that guy that broke the chair at the combine.
The perpetual chair breaker.
Because I go, oops, I broke this one. Let me go on the next one. Oops. Shall I keep trying?
You'd be like that karate guy
James
has to keep
Money,
hitting the boards.
Second of his name, breaker of chairs.
Yes.
Yeah. So I used because where we sat was actually a kind of like a weight room. So you know the boxes that they use to jump on for vertical and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed one of those and sat on those because if 200-pound people can jump on it, 400-pound dude can sit on it comfortably somewhat.
Was it too high?
No, it's just I didn't have anything to lean on for a long time.
Okay.
The first day I stood, and that was like maybe almost 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
The second day, I sat on that thing for about almost 3 hours. No place to lean back, and it's flat too and hard. Then the third day, same thing.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's how we always want to hear our dicks described as flat and hard and no way to lean back.
For 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah. But I cannot guarantee climax on this ride. Although that is the goal, I cannot guarantee it because that's a you problem.
We're going to go. I don't know if anyone's going to get where they're going, but we're going.
Yeah. But I guarantee you I'll get where I want to go. Whether it's here or very, very far away, I'm going to get there. I guarantee you that.
That's probably not very, very far away either.
Well, mostly because of my physical condition or stamina outside of what we're talking about. Just that in general, that won't get that far. I promise you that.
5 minutes.
So are you saying that you think that you would be too tired to come?
Oh, no. I'll be too tired to get far.
Okay.
It's gonna be a short run. I'm gonna get there, but it's gonna, it'll be quick.
You'll have the finishing burst.
Yeah. You get your motivation.
It's not really a finishing burst. It's just like the starting burst that ends.
Hey, sometimes the most exciting part of the 100-meter sprint is the start, because they explode right off the blocks, and it's like, whoa, that was so exciting. I'm not even watching the rest. It's like, that's enough. That's good enough.
Change the channel.
That's good enough for me.
So that's the musical cue, right?
Not waiting for the regular cue.
And neither do the guys with issues. Yes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Guys with Issues, episode 26, the 2-6. Thank you guys for listening. My name is James Mane. As always, I am with Russell Kealoha.
What's up, Snickers?
And Chad Wago.
Hello.
This is the Guys with Issues, bunch of local brothers that discuss local issues from a local point of view.
Wow.
All right.
You practice that?
Yeah. So my friend Chad had recommended, and this is for the Jimmy's Top 10, that I script things out. And to me, I'm like, I want to be like Jay-Z and Biggie, just freestyle and just remember the stuff in my head. But as I recorded more and more episodes of Jimmy's Top 10, I do see that organization is very important. And writing the script, even if I don't follow it, I still have it in my head. And it still goes quite smoothly, if I do say so myself.
You're like a coach. The coach always has the first 10 plays, offensive plays, just like that.
Yeah, because from here on out, who knows what's going to happen? Because I already did my 10 plays, baby. Like I said, I only like the beginning. The later part of the race, like whatever. You don't watch the 50 meter to the 100 meter? No. Because I was done from the jump. I was just surprised at the gunshot. Paw! And then I was done. I was like, oh, it shook me enough for me to go, finish.
Gun's not the only thing that shot.
And both were blanks. Oh, but hey, before we continue, I want to give a shout out, if that's all right with you guys.
You'll go for it.
A shout out to this Vite Coco, which I recently discovered. And it's funny because a lot of people I know drink it, but nobody discussed it or says it or discuss it. I'm like, everybody's like, oh yeah, I like that one. I like that one after I posted it today. And Russell was like, he likes it. Graham Elwood, comedian, said, I have some in the refrigerator right now. I was like, where was I? Why am I so late to this Vite Coco party?
Why did no one tell you that it was good?
I know, and good for you. Well, better than soda, which I would drink a lot of. Better than I think the Gatorade and energy drinks and whatnot. So better substitution. Yeah, as Russell drinks his can of energy drink. But yeah, Vite Coco.
Some of us want to get to more than the start.
Yeah. So WAI space KOKO. Go ahead and check it out at I believe they have it in Safeway, 7-Eleven, and some of the other stores. So shout out to Vite Coco. Thank you.
It's great. The majority of the guys with issues like it.
Yeah.
Majority.
I have nothing against it. I just can't stand coconut anything.
It's okay, Chad.
Yeah, it's okay. We see you drinking sake. That's not racist, is it? I see, when I think of Chad drinking, I see him with a little like a teacup, the like almost like a shot glass size, and a naked white woman. And then he goes and he puts her nipple on it, and then he drinks it.
Oh,
very, very rising sun.
It is. The Japanese call it karakuche.
Ooh. That's what I picture Chad. I picture Chad like that. He has the loincloth, the Japanese loincloth.
Not the sumo diaper.
Yeah, the sumo diaper, like that. But not the big one, because it's a sleek and sexier version.
Yeah, it's the relaxation diaper.
Yeah, see, and Chad's just chilling. He's got himself a redhead, pale skin. Ooh, it's getting too deep over here.
So it sounds like you're talking about me.
You're a redhead?
My girl.
Oh.
My girls.
I can see Chad doing that with a cosplay person.
Yeah.
Female.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's good tea, I suppose. Like, I'm not that picky.
Yeah, as long as what you're drinking with.
Yeah.
Is very nice.
That's your new rapper name, Picky Smalls.
Oh, he's a Samoan rapper. Tell her it's him. It's him. Who's him? Picky Smalls. He's so unbelievable. Tell her I like when you call him Big Papa. So that's Vite Coco, ladies and gentlemen.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. It gets you drunk.
I mean, it doesn't, but it'll get you healthier.
Yeah, unless you hit it with Tito's. Ooh,
I don't think it'll get you healthier. Still has a lot of sugar in it. But Coco.
Coco. I like it anyways. Made with aloha. That's the main thing. Made with aloha.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get into this. And this is actually, I feel, is late but still great news. And then let's cue the Mr. Costanza, or actually he was on Zoolander. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Mayor Rick Blangiardi announces move to Tier 3. Yay! Sorry, Russ, I jumped on it.
No, yay! On Thursday.
I love it.
I still love the fact that the people can't see it because this is an audio podcast. Every time James got good news, he always has to grab the imaginary titties.
Yeah,
it's the good news titties.
I think that's the only thing laptops are missing.
Titties.
Just a pair of titties. Just go, ah.
I mean, are there bad news titties? That'd make a really weird porno movie, yeah.
I guess if you watch a lot of National Geographic and they go into those third world countries.
I think that
even those are pretty good.
Oh, cool.
If you get bad news and then it's followed by titties, that doesn't make the bad news good. You're just happy that the titties are there.
Oh.
It just becomes news.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn it. Oh well. Very, very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm definitely going to miss grandma, but
ooh, the density in this quality. This is from some, aged
age to perfection.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that thing that you made in science class in elementary that has that viscosity where if you pour it, it goes down like fluid, but when you grab it and you squeeze it, it's very hard. Like,
so back to coronavirus.
Yeah. Okay, so we're moving to Tier 3. So all residents may be able to have larger gatherings by Thursday after Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi's announcement today to move the island to Tier 3 of its reopening strategy. What is Tier 3, you ask, Russell?
What up? Tier 3 consists of, well, here's some of it, that people would be allowed to dine in groups of up to 10.
I don't know that many people, but sure.
10. That funeral services is up to 25, which is actually, my grandma's one is like 8. So this is big, Group fitness classes, the indoors, can have up to 10 participants now. So hopefully they'll reopen my work gym. And our gym capacity would increase by 50%. Restaurants, spiritual services like churches, they can operate at full capacity as long as they maintain the 6 feet distancing. But to get all that done, Mayor Blangiardi, he still needs to get approval by Governor Ige. So he did put in the Rick Blangiardi put in the request on Monday. So hopefully he will approve it. So Thursday we can go into Tier 3 officially for Oahu.
Which would be great. Oh, there's the titties again. Which would be great, but I don't know what I was talking about, the titties or the news.
Both. They're good news titties.
Yay, they're up here then. So, which will be good, but we still got to get over that one hurdle that's actually kind of like we don't know where he's going to go with it, right? I mean, it seems like it will because everything they said needs to be done has been done. We can see the mayor wants to get things done, but it's the governor that he has to, the obstacle that he has to get over or through. And I don't know, will Ige get it done? I mean, do you guys think it'll happen on Thursday?
I'd like to hope it does, but you never know with him, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why Ige would want to stop it from happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, the numbers are generally okay. I think that, at least since we've traded in old mayor for new mayor, we haven't really had any of those. What? Why? Why is this a new rule? Who
Mhm.
thought this was a good idea? We haven't had any of those.
We
Right,
haven't got
right.
we haven't got angry at Mayor Blangiardi yet.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, he's doing good so far, and maybe that means that Ige wasn't the source of all the bad ideas.
Hmm.
Mm.
Well,
And if he's
actually,
not the source of all the bad ideas, then maybe he's going to go along with this good idea.
well, I think also Blangiardi, they might, I don't know about respect him more, but I think they fear him more. Like watching him
He is
talk
much
today.
larger.
Yeah, watching him talk today, he's very maybe not aggressive. He puts his foot down,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not saying it in a negative way. I think maybe that's where his success in all the businesses that he's taken up comes from, where he says this is what I'm going to do, and because his speech today was somewhere along the lines of like, so we've moved from tier 1 to tier 2, and now tier 2 to tier 3. I am not looking to go back to tier 2. Like, and he was like really into the mic, like he was more loud. So I was like, wow,
He
you
was saying it
figure,
with his chest.
yeah, he was saying with his chest, son. Like he
Did he
he
throw in a
was,
couple sons in there too?
yeah,
I ain't going back to tier 2, son.
yep. And then he said, we are not going back to tier 1. We are not going back to tier 2. We are moving into tier 3, and not going back. Like he's saying, we are not going back. And then he's also adding, with the part that I like, is that to get youth sports started again.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe in California, San Diego Supreme Court judge in San Diego said that they have Newsom cannot hold youth sports down anymore. He has to allow them to play. Mm-hmm. So it looks like things are going to start opening up, whether people in power like it or not. Because in California, the court says it's going to happen. Here, I think we have a mayor that says it's going to happen, who also has Tupola, who's pushing it. And she's surprising me because, I didn't really feel too strongly about her previous years. But seeing what she's doing now with the safe to play sports 808, she's actually taking the initiative. Of course, she has other people helping her, but she's the person in front. And man, I'm excited. It's almost something like, oh, this is like Hawaii's version of AOC, where it's like, I'm a strong woman. I'm for the people, and I'm going to go for it, whether you like it or not. I'm going to go for it. And they know that people are going to like them or not, and they're just going to do it anyways because they have people that they are thinking of that they're doing it for. And I dig that. Even if it's against what I like, I respect that.
As long as it's safe, I'm okay.
And I think that, like, here, the numbers support opening more things up and allowing these kinds of things like youth sports to happen. Southern California, I'm not 100% sure that the numbers support that, but apparently freedom.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I say here in Hawaii, we're lucky because of the borders, the ocean borders. Also, for the most part, locals do wear masks. Also are getting as many as we can get their vaccinations.
13%. That's where we're at now. Vaccination.
Mom gets her second shot next week, I believe. So.
I get mine on Thursday. So
nice. Well, you get a shot and you open up tier 3. Look at you.
That's right. Mayor Kiloha. Ooh, that doesn't sound good at all.
Well, mainly because of Chief Kiloha. Well, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy.
I'm okay. I'm okay as the numbers have gone down. People are getting vaccinated. For the most part, everybody in Hawaii, for the most part, I would feel that most of them care about each other, even if they don't agree with wearing masks. I know people who don't like wearing masks, but will wear it, so they can go shopping and whatnot. And so we can move on from this as much as possible. A lot of the times it's tourists sometimes that come down here and think Whatever, I'm not staying.
Yeah.
So they become the ugly American, even if it's other tourists from other countries that may be doing it as well.
Right.
So I mean, I'm looking forward to getting sports back, getting school back, getting back into the gym. I don't want to stay like this forever.
The thing that I'm most worried about with this is that people are going to be like, tier 3, all right, let's party. It's
Yeah.
like, no, we got there because you stopped.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're like, oh, tier 2, let's party. Tier 1, let's party. Yeah.
On a personal note, I actually like it because I wasn't too big on the kiss cheek hello, anyways, or the hugging or the whole handshaking thing. Why? I mean, I know maybe back in the days it was to signify or symbolize that I don't have any weapons in my hand and let's shake hands and whatever's, and I'll show you a little affection by holding your hand for a brief moment and shaking it. Why? Just, hey, what's up? Hello. How you doing over there 6 feet away from me? Oh, I'm good. I'm actually going to back up a little bit because you spit when you talk. But even though you're wearing a mask, I'm cool with that. I like that. Germs is all over. It's always been all over the place. I'm not a germaphobe. It's just, unless I'm into you, I don't want to share your bodily dust or fluids or
bodily
particles.
dust.
Yeah. Yeah. The skin. Particles. Yeah, I don't want that on me, but I still care. Hey, hi, aloha. Let's keep it at that. How about just applaud every time? That would be awesome.
every time we see James.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Or like one of your friends who go, hey, yeah, Kevin. What's up, Kevin?
Why is he clapping?
That should be the new thing. We can start it. The guys with issues applaud. So you see your friends out there, just applaud them and be like, well, what's going on? I'm saying hello.
This is how I'm telling you that I see you and I appreciate you.
Yeah. You do you and wear that mask, buddy. Good on you.
I would love it if every time I entered a room, there was just a round of applause and cheering.
You see?
Like I would feel like a special guest star all the time.
Chad!
Hey, and Chad Wago!
You should try that. So you guys listening, go ahead and give it a try. Right now, you may look silly because you're the only one, but when it catches on, you'll be like, I was one of the first people to do that.
Yeah.
And if you've ever watched a movie, it only takes one person clapping.
Yep.
Yet everyone else started.
See what you did, Chad?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The GWI applaud.
Ooh, I do have something for us to applaud.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That the Senate
Please share.
The Senate committee advances the bill to legalize recreational marijuana in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Woo! Good for you. Good for you. Senate Bill 767, which would legalize possession of 1 ounce of marijuana or less by anyone 21 years old or older, was approved by the Senate Public Safety, Intergovernmental, and Military Affairs Committee on Tuesday.
That's moving forward.
Yeah, the measure would allow the sale of up to 1 ounce of marijuana. Also,
it's just kind of a lot.
Yeah. That's it's like one of those big sandwich bags full, pretty much. So that'll last you like, I don't know, should last you maybe a month and a half or 1 week if you're Snoop Dogg.
1 week if you're a comedian.
Yeah. Bill also instructs the State Department of Health to draft rules by July 1st to implement the new law, including regulation for establishing marijuana retail outlets.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so get ready for those businesses to come up. I think it's going to be huge. Huge. It'll turn this place into a humongous, bigger tourist destination. But I think,
especially because of when it comes to quality of product.
Yeah,
I think that's where we should, the state should take advantage. It's like, hey, we grow some, good stuff. We're getting close enough to the equator, and we got that red dirt.
Tax it, man. Tax it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, man.
Yes.
Rail will be paid for to go around the island and maybe to the next island
Yeah.
in 2 years.
Hey, you know what? It's going to be full all the time because everybody's going to be smoking and jumping on the train.
Look, a lot of people at the last stop, where am I? Like, oh, I don't know, but you're going to crash outside and in the morning you take another train back. No problem, because I'm not mad.
No problem, man.
Cool runnings.
Everybody's going to think they're on a giant bobsled on the rail.
They get on Kapolei and then they all lay down in the middle.
Left.
That would be hilarious. Okay, imagine the viral video. Everybody jumps onto the train and then just lays down in the middle and goes, was it Doris? You're dead, man. Sanka. Everybody's got an egg in their beanie. Holy cow. Hawaii, let's do that. When this train, and they're actually running it because we see it even from up by my house. When I look down, I see the train going. So obviously testing and whatever they're doing is happening. So we're getting there, people. We get that rail. I don't know if we'll be alive when it actually starts like officially running. But with this new marijuana tax sales or whatever's, that we can have top of the line train.
Wow, we're gonna have top of the line train. You're gonna have top of the line stadium.
No potholes.
Yeah, no potholes, just potheads, bro. That's gonna be the shirt.
No flooding, just bong water. I tried, but it didn't work. Titties.
No floods, just buds.
Yeah.
Hey, Chad.
Some of the people that are opposed to this,
church groups.
Boo.
Yeah. Honolulu, Maui Police Department, the State Department of Transportation, the Honolulu Department of the Prosecuting Attorney, and the Coalition for a Drug-Free Hawaii.
Could we start a coalition for free drugs, Hawaii?
Of all the places, Maui, I mean, really? Because they do way more than marijuana. Like they have mushrooms, they a lot of experimental stuff or mind altering stuff.
That was on the agenda this year too, I think. Not that it went anywhere, but they talked about legalizing shrooming.
I'm okay if that one doesn't go through right now. I just want one thing. Let's do one thing first. Let's get the stuff that everybody would buy, get taxed on.
Yeah.
And the lottery. Oh man.
Ooh, we're like West California over here. It's like,
born and raised.
No longer Hawaii, I'm saying. I'll be okay with it. I'll be okay with it. But I wouldn't smoke. And it's because I think for personal, like I think marijuana would be hard to be like, I'll just have a hit and then like I'll take a shot of gin or vodka, whatever, and I know how far I can go.
Right.
I can still function. But marijuana is that thing where the quality, it could be this one's really strong or that one's really weak. Or so I'll just take a hit and boom, it's like, next thing I'm laying down in the middle of a train, it's like,
left.
So was Yul Brenner. So I would actually, and I wouldn't hate people who do it. I wouldn't be like, oh, you degenerates or anything like that. But I think personally, I think I would be afraid because I don't know how far I would go.
What I think I would see? A bunch of Polynesians, like right before they get on the rail, they just grab the sides of the doors of the rail and be like, feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm.
It's bobsled time. Cool runnings.
They're like, breaking news. There's 6 Samoans pushing the rail.
No, we would go what's the other? Is it Poland? No, Denmark. The Swiss. Fine, Sein, Hein.
Heinz, Svein, dry.
There. You see us having like offensive lineman drills, trying to push the rail.
Oh man. The measure has to go through the Senate Judiciary Committee for more discussion and actions, but hey, that's the next step, It's going through.
It got through one committee.
Yeah.
Let's get it through another, and however many committees needs to happen.
Mm-hmm. So
the only thing that's going to be a problem with once they like fully legalize it recreationally is so many more people are going to be able to get their hands on edibles. There's going to be a lot of emergency calls where it's like, help, I think I've OD'd on weed.
Mm-hmm. You probably did. Just take a nap.
Yep.
Where are you? Are you on the road? No, I'm on the side of the road. Okay, lay down. Take a nap. When you wake up, dust yourself off and go home.
And our final story for today, the Hawaii lawmakers are thinking of charging illegal hikers for rescue costs. So if you are going on hiking on a trail and you decide that you want to go rogue and go off someplace else that's not on the trail,
and it's marked private property, no trespassing.
Yeah, or closed. And we got the firefighters, rescue people have to come and save your ass. You are going to get a bill. And on the bill, it's going to say like $10,000 with the little note that says, for saving your ass.
Yeah. How much does your ass cost? Pay this shit.
Pay for the chopper.
I agree with that totally.
Yeah.
Because you're putting other people's lives in danger. That's why I've always got mad when like there was a tsunami or warning, or there was hurricane nearby, and people would go out surfing even though they were told not to. But they're like, oh, you can't catch me. I'm out in the ocean. And then lifeguards got to go rescue them.
Then they go, help, catch me. I'm out in the ocean.
That'd be hilarious. The lifeguard is on the jet ski and just going around the guy. Catch me. Nana, nanny boo boo. But I agree with that. I mean, because those people put their lives at risk to save somebody who broke a law or a rule. And, it's like, that's selfish for you to go, I'm going anyways. Or maybe what we could do until this passes, when there is a hurricane nearby or on its way, or a tsunami or some kind of disaster, or even on the boundaries of some hiking trails or whatever's, we can have somebody out there with waivers. Be like, oh, do you waive your rights to be rescued if you do go on that side of the trail, which is illegal, or if you do go out and surf these large waves that are coming, that you say, don't rescue me. I knew the risk and I took it anyway. And in about, you can say, sorry, mom and dad and family, but had to charge them because.
Mm-hmm. And it would be like in the hospital, they send a DNR, do not rescue.
Yeah.
I can't say as to the legality of that, but it strikes me that whoever would be doing this would probably work for the government. And I kind of feel like it's probably not a good look to have a government worker posted right next to people who are going to be committing crimes.
It's not a good look, but we should do it anyway. Hey, this don't look good. Yeah, but at least my lifeguard friend doesn't have to go out and save your dumbass here. Sign. But yeah, I mean, that's, in James fantasy land.
Some say that that this is more of a deterrent for people not to call for help, because they would know that they would have to pay for it.
Oh, I can definitely see that.
Yeah. So they're gonna.
I mean, James, how long did you put off going to the dentist?
Maybe 2 months now.
No, but I mean, like before the last time you went.
Oh, geez. It's been a
while,
pandemic.
right?
It's been a pandemic, Chad.
And that's the thing. A lot of people will like put their health on hold knowing that there's going to be these bills. So I can absolutely see it as people just like, oh man, I don't want to die up here on the mountain, but I can't pay $10,000.
So I'm just gonna lay down. If I wake up in the morning, I'll dust myself off and walk out this mountain.
I'll just keep wandering and hopefully everything will be all right.
The problem is when you're stuck in the mountain. Okay, now let me just say this. This is just a joke, okay? So relax, hiking people. When you're hiking on Oahu or any of these islands, don't turn. Just go straight. You'll eventually get to the ocean. It's the problem is when you turn, they go, oh, I went in a circle. Well, the island is kind of like a circle. So if you go in a circle, you will stay in the same spot. So just go straight. Don't turn, and you'll get out of that hiking spot.
Figure out a bearing and follow it.
Yeah. So
the only
morning,
time you turn around is if you've been going uphill the whole time. Then you're doing it wrong.
Or if there's running water, then you turn around. Don't drown. But if you need help, when you wake up in the morning, look for the sun and you walk that direction. That's east. If it gets above you, then take a nap, wake up in the morning and start again. I mean, 1 hour walking anywhere on this island, you'll get someplace really far because the island's not that big. All right.
I think because if you're staying on the trail and something happens, then no bill. It's when these guys go rogue.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Or like these guys go up to Stairway to Heaven when they're not supposed to.
Right.
Trying to save somebody up a stairway is pretty dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They either have to helicopter or freaking you're gonna make those guys climb it.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be pissed.
With the gurney or whatever or stretcher, right. And then they gotta carry your ass down.
Right.
Like Ashley Judd recently broke her leg, I think, in third world country. And then you see the pictures of the guys who rescued her. It's like the natives there, and they had like some kind of makeshift thing to carry her out. And of course, she's just like sitting there. Of course, it hurts, but she's over there just relaxed while these dudes had to go and pick her ass up. I'm sure while she's over there, ow, ow, and then walk her out from that spot. Now, I don't know if she went to an illegal place, but going back to what Russell was saying, if she's on a trail, a legal trail that's marked out and say, yeah, we can go hike this, no problem. And then you get injured, and then, for sure, call for help. Because it's the same thing as if you were in downtown and you injure yourself on the sidewalk. Yeah, you're going to call for the ambulance.
Yeah, so, but you have to pay for that.
Or only if you're walking someplace illegal.
No. I'm saying if you fall down on the street in downtown Honolulu
and you
call for an ambulance, you have to pay for that.
You're right.
So why do the people not have to pay for it if they get hurt on the trail?
Yeah, Russell.
Don't you only have to pay for the ambulance if you go with them to the hospital?
I mean, if you don't get on the ambulance that you called, I'm not sure what happens, but I don't think that people are happy in that situation.
But there's so like even when my dad had to go to the hospital from here, we still had to pay for the ambulance. And it's the same when we were on when I was driving the bus. If somebody got hurt on the bus, we would call the ambulance. They can deny the ambulance. When they deny, then they don't get charged.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reason that some do deny. They're like, I've been, I think a few times where I've called. Well, I called Central at the bus, and then they called the ambulance, and then the person would say, no, I can't afford it. I'll just go to the doctor in the morning. I'll be all right. I just live over there, and so yeah. Good point, Chad. Lawyer store, booyah!
I do feel like people that are doing illegal hiking, like there should be some kind of penalty for doing that, because right now it sort of feels like that's one of those things where everyone's just like, why? What are you gonna do about it? Because I don't know anyone who's actively gotten into trouble for hiking on a legal trail, and everyone I know that hikes has hiked an illegal trail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You see a lot of that Stairway to Heaven trail, illegal hiking.
I think the next time someone may say, "So what are you gonna do about it?" I'm like, one day you're gonna call for help, and the phone's just gonna keep ringing. It's just gonna keep ringing.
One day you're gonna call for help, and I'll look down and I'll whisper, "No."
You signed the DNR. Do not rescue.
Well, they do have the caller ID, so they can see like, oh, don't answer that. He still owes us 10 grand. All right, so I know we joke around a lot, and it is a very trying time. We're still in this pandemic. We have a lot of people's lives have been changed because of it, and it's a stressful time. Some people fall into depression. We hope that you don't hurt yourself. If you need someone to talk to, you can hit us up anytime. We do talk to people who are fans of the show, whether it's through a DM or comments on our posts in our social media. We love you guys. We want to be friends with you guys. If you are thinking of hurting yourself and you can't reach out to us, we urge you, please call the National Suicide Hotline. The phone number is 800-273-8255 or 800-273-TALK. You can also call 800-784-2433 or 800-SUICIDE. T-Mobile has a new crisis number that you can call if you have a T-Mobile cell phone. You can just dial 988-TALK. And somebody there at any of those numbers can either help you or point you in the right direction. Anything that you can, just try to talk to somebody before you do it. Because once you do this thing, there's no bounce back. There's no rebound story. There's no comeback story for you. Because the guys' issues, we care about you all. Thank you guys for listening to the episode. Please check us out. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok at The Guys with Issues. Or you can even Google search us. If you want to listen to more episodes, go to guyswithissues.com. We have a lot of old episodes on there you guys can check out. Please share with your friends. Let them know about the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. My name is James Money. As always, I'm with Russell Kealoha, who doesn't have his mic on.
Oh, good night, snitches.
And Chad Wago.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. God bless you. Stay safe. Wear a mask. Good night.